All right, Algebra 1. So we're going to do average rate of change because it's on the topic test, and it's also going to be on the EOC, probably at least one question. So average rate of change is just the rate of change between two specific points. So if I'm looking at this point, -8, 3, and +2, 3, that's no rate of change because look, even though all this mess happens in between, from here to here, it's 0. The change is 0. Now, so let's look at these questions. Which interval does f of t have a negative average rate of change? That means it's going down from point to point. So from -9 to -8. So I'm going to -9 and -8. I look at it, no rate of change. No actual rate of change. So I'm going to say that that is not the answer because it's not changing from that point to that point. From 2 to 4, I'm going here and I'm saying, oh, that's 3, and then that's at 4, it is going down from there to there. Now, that's probably the answer, but let's just look at the other ones just in case. -8, -2, from -8 to -2, it's actually going to be the same, because at -2, it again hits this same level of 3. Y equals 3 when x equals -2, so it's not changing again. And then from -5 to -1, it's going to be from here to here, which is, because this is x equals -1, it hits 7. It goes all the way up to 7, so it's actually going up on this interval. So we'll go back to our answer of B from 2 to 4, because that one is negative. So let's do that. All right, so let's do one where we do a table. What is the average rate of change of f over the interval 3, 4? Give an exact number. So we can calculate that using our slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to look at 3, and it's going to be -5, and 4 is going to be 4, -1. Now, I should probably do this one as point number 2. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So -1, let's clear that, -1 minus -5. It's going to be +4. Then I'm going to do 4 minus 3. That's just 1, so it's actually going to be just 4. It should be a positive slope, average rate of change of 4. Good. All right, let's move on. So from here we got over which interval that they're giving us does h have a positive average rate of change. So the function h has a positive rate of change when if I do y2 minus y1, it's going to turn out positive. So let's see. 1 minus 0, or 0.0, and x equals 0, x equals 1. So let's look at those. X equals 0 is -2, x equals 1 is -3. From here to here, I can do my formula, but I can also tell it's going down because it went down 1 unit to get to -3. Just because they were right next to each other, let's not go through the math. That was easily not positive. So -3 to 1. I'm going to say -3, +1. That is from 2 to -3. If I did my my calculation, I would see -3 minus 2, y2 minus y1, equals -5 divided by x2 minus x1. So 1 minus -3 is going to be -2. So that's, no, I did that wrong. Hold on. I did that second calculation wrong. 1 minus -3. That's +4. So it was a negative over a positive. That's a negative rate of change. So 2 to 3, let's do that one quickly. From 2 to 3, it's a positive rate of change because that's 2 consecutive points. You can easily see it went up 3 units. All right, so I'll select that one, the check, and I'm done. So this is on Khan Academy. It's average rate of change and average rate of change graphs and tables. So I will send you a link on Remind, and you guys can access it and do some practice, please, because we have at least 2 questions on the topic test, and you guys need to practice. All right, send me a message on Remind with any questions.